hypnotized, and I'll show it to them. So when you see them up here on stage like this, they look like they're dead asleep. They're not. They hear everything. They're very focused. Up here on stage, say hi to your neighbors. Make sure you know who's beside you. You guys are okay? Because in a moment or two, you might be sleeping on their shoulder. It's going to happen. Okay? Everybody good with that? You're all good with being on camera. We got that covered. Okay. Remember when you were focused. Put your feet flat on the floor. Don't talk to your friends up here. You can talk to them about all this stuff afterwards. We're going to take a deep breath all the way in. Push it out. Close your eyes all the way down one more time, letting them rest and relax. Closing your eyes. Now, close them all the way down. Feel your body start to rest and relax. In a moment, but not yet, I'm going to have you go through a series of exercises. The exercises are designed to test your imagination. Sit back in your seats. All the way back. Don't worry about rubbing your shoulders against the guy next to you, because pretty soon you'll be sleeping on the shoulder and it's going to get all comfy up here. Get very comfortable. Ladies up here, especially in a short skirt, just be very aware. Do we have a blanket or anything or a coat or something that anybody has? Anybody bringing things? Why not coat? Nope. Okay. Up here on stage, I want you to focus on my words. I don't want you to think about this. I want you to feel. Remember when the eyes got stuck, you felt them, you didn't think about it. The foot, same thing. Sit back in your seats, get super comfortable. Take both arms and stick them straight out in front of you like a zombie. Fingers pointing all the way out to the other end of the metro. And I want you to take your right hand and turn it so the palm is facing up in the sky. Right hand, turn it up. I want you to imagine what it would feel like. Oh, perfect. Just the person I'm touching right now. We're just draping something over your lap. There we go, perfect. In your right hand, I want you to picture and imagine, I'm walking up to you. I have a very heavy book. It's about 7 inches thick. That book is bound with leather. It's huge. It looks like it probably weighs about 25 pounds. If you feel me touch you, don't freak out. Just turn your hand like that. There we go. In your right hand, you are going to receive that book. As I place it in your book, you will try to hold the weight. Focus on the weight. Here we go as I put it in. 3, 2, 1, now. Feel that weight. Imagine that weight. In your left hand, around the wrist, we're going to tie a string. That string is attached to 700 bright red helium balloons. Those bright red helium balloons are going to yank and pull your arm towards the sky, and that happens 1, 2, 3, now. We're going to take a second book we're going to put in your right hand. You're going to feel 20 pounds more being added to that. Try to hold it up. 1, 2, 3, now. That book gets heavier and heavier. The more you try to hold it, the more impossible it becomes. You feel that weight. That's 40 pounds. How long can it take you to hold 40 pounds? We're going to attach 700 more red balloons right now as they go pulling up towards the sky. In the audience, you start to see who has a vivid imagination. People that can visualize in their mind, their hands are moving. Now, if your hands aren't moving, you're thinking about it. Don't think about it. Feel it. Feel those books getting heavier and heavier and heavier. The light balloons, they're growing. They're getting bigger. They're getting lighter. They're pulling up, 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 up. The books are going down, 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 down. Using your imagination. Now, in a moment, I'm going to come around to each and every one of you. I'm going to say the word sleep. When you hear me say the word sleep, you let your body go loose, limp, and relax like a rag doll. You'll probably lean up against the person next to you and just go to sleep. Sleep, just not yet. Hold those books. Go back. Only when I do that to you individually. You'll go loose, limp, and relaxed, and you'll just go wherever I put you. You won't think about it. You'll just let your body completely rest and collapse. Next thing you're going to notice, the audience is going to give you a massive applause. The more they applause, the better it makes you feel. It will not disturb you. You will be more concentrated, more focused than ever. Give them a great big round of applause. They're focusing. All right. Good. Everybody up here on stage, I know you can do one thing. I know you can get even more relaxed. In order to become more relaxed, just think about it without falling out of your seat, because you are super glued to your seat in the back. Your body will become 2, 3, or 6 times more relaxed. On the count of 3, imagine that, taking a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Good. Loose, limp, and relax. Just the person touching down, moving your head, just letting it rest right there. Perfect. I want you to imagine that your head is on the most comfortable pillow in the world. That most comfortable pillow, you want to just kind of nuzzle into it a little bit. Just get even more comfortable. Just get even more comfortable. That's right. There you go. Good. Now, here's what's going to happen. Every time you do an activity on stage, you're going to become extraordinary. You're going to be flamboyant. You're going to have a ton of personality because we want a good show. Now, once I say sleep, you'll go right back to where you are now, but you'll go even deeper. Even deeper, even more relaxed than you are now. It's like in the morning when you hit snooze on your phone, right? The next 5 minutes of sleep is like the deepest sleep you ever get. All right. So every time I say the word sleep, you go even deeper and more relaxed. Just the person I'm touching now, popping your head up and eyes open. I'm just going to move your chair over a little bit. All right, and sleep. All the way over. Good. Okay. Now we're going to get them warmed up, because this is where the show starts, and this is where the fun is. Up till now, this is just me getting them relaxed. In a few moments, they're going to perform. They're performing for you in the audience. When they perform, you guys make a ton of noise. The more you cheer, the more you laugh, the more you encourage them, the better they're going to do. Up here on stage, I want you to hear me first, then we're going to interact. This is designed to see where my stars of the show are going to come from. I'm looking for the best of the best. Not now, but in a moment. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to 3, you're going to hear music and you're going to realize you're in an orchestra. You play a musical instrument in an orchestra. You might play the tambourine, the flute, the piccolo, the drums. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the trombone. You know an instrument that you play in an orchestra. You're going to hear the music. You sit up with your eyes closed. You'll have beautiful posture. You'll hold the instrument, you're going to start to play with the music. The faster the music gets, the faster you play. You want to put on a good show? Now, we always have 1 or 2 up here on stage that just sort of, kind of, maybe do it. I'm not looking for sort of, kind of, maybe. If that's you, I'm going to ask you to go back to your seat. I'm looking for those that are highly interactive with this and have a good time. Because once again, who wants a good show? Yeah, we want to see a good show. So, on the next count of 3, each and every one of you on stage with your eyes closed, you will sit up with wonderful posture. You'll hold your instrument and start to play with the music. The music gets faster, so do you. Ready? 1, 2, and 3 now. Sitting up, hold that instrument up to your mouth, your arms, start to move with the motion. As the music plays faster, so do you. Let faster, 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 and faster. Starting to move with that music. The faster you move, the better you're doing. Now, if you guys have someone who's an extra favorite, give them an applause. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Something like this. Use your imagination. You have a very special move. Do it now. That's right. Use your entire body to move and see it. Hold on. Take a deep breath in. Go back to sleep. 3, 2, 1, sleep.